Dear Diary, if you could wish for one thing in this world right now, what would it be? I'd probably wish for a bed. A comfy one with soft wool blankets and a heating pad. I've been sleeping so much that now sleeping like an average person is sleep deprivation for me. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we'll be back after Glassy by Choyuti. Heart Attack with your DJ Pretty Little Iris. How you feeling? Well, I am your favorite what should I say? I'm your favorite Korean citizen of this hour, so let me tell you what's going on in Korea. It is snowing, but it's like snowing, but it's not cold, so the snow is melting. So it's not even like we get pretty snow, it's like we get mushy grounds. So it's kind of like, but then it's not rain, so it doesn't make me happy, because if it's raining I'd be happy, but it's not really rain, so the ground is like mushy, and it's kind of snowing, but it's not even cold, nor is it warm. It's kind of like the hump day of weathers, because it's neither this or that. But which reminds me, that was perfect actually. It's hump day, guys. It's a Wednesday, and how are you feeling on this Wednesday? Today, I was really tired, hence the reason why I wrote the opening for the day. Usually, I write my openings the day before at night before I sleep, but yesterday, you know how I told you that I had work after radio, and after I finish radio at 4 and I go to work, there's a lot of traffic, so I got there at like around 7. Like, I didn't go exactly at 4 because I was like talking to people, but I went there at 7, and I worked till really late, so when I got home I was so exhausted, so I forgot to write my opening, and then I just slept. But this morning I had to wake up early because I had harp lessons, and so I woke up and I was like, wait, my opening. And the only thing I could think of in my brain was, oh my gosh, I wish I could just stay in bed for a few more hours and sleep a bit more. I'm so tired. That's why I wrote the opening, because I was like, I really want my bed. It'd be nice if I could just stay home. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy my time here. I really enjoy talking to you guys. It's just I don't enjoy the time transportation time. I don't enjoy the waiting time, and all I like is talking to you guys. That's the best part, and I wish I could just enjoy that without any before and after stuff. Does that make sense? So yeah, I want good energy today because it is a gloomy day. If it was rainy, gloomy, I would have been really excited, but it's mushy, icy, black, icy, dangerous, slippery day. But also, I'm wearing my raincoat that I really like. This is like a khaki raincoat, and it's like olivey, and I'm wearing my favorite rainy day bucket hat because I like this brand because it's famous for rainy days. So yeah, how are you guys? That was a mini rant about me because I was tired. And also, guess what? The thing that makes it worse is that despite me having a really tiring work day yesterday, I couldn't finish everything yesterday. So I have to go back to the studio today after today's show, and I have to do it again. Like, I just gotta work again. So I have extended my own working thingamajiggy, and oh, but then the good thing is, oh my gosh, I was like really hungry and I really wanted bread. I had bread in the morning, but I wanted more bread. And actually, Hyungwoo got us bread today. So I had really, 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 really tasty bread. I'll show you in a bit. I'll tell you, actually, I ate it, so it's gone. But there's a picture on my Instagram. So check it out, guys. Well, let's have a fun day today. I'm going to try my best to kind of up my upness. So I hope you guys can help me up my upness. Sukasa says, I'm exhausted, Iris, help. Oh no, we're both exhausted. We're in it together. We're in it together. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is Nectar by The Boys. Sometimes we do repetitive stuff because we have chosen segments every single day. But it's special because people who do it, although I'm here like every day, it's like we feel different every day. We have different things we want to say every day. We have different moods every day. So it makes it really new all the time. So I liked it. We have heart news as usual, and I'm going to be telling you guys what's going on in the arts and culture world in South Korea. Then we have heart of the day, where I ask you guys a question. Kind reminder, you guys can follow us on Instagram for our Q&As. Today's question was, what's your favorite scent? And I feel like this is like pretty basic to ask, but we've never asked it before. I think we did have a perfume question. If I was right, we may have not. But yeah, I'm curious what your favorite scent is. So come on over to our Instagram and answer that so we could share them later for Heart of the Day. If you have questions, if you have messages, if you have essays, you know what? If you have like show off stuff as well, like, oh my gosh, I want to show you this. You guys can also send those as well. So come visit us at our send message board where you can write your message. If you have a picture you want to send us, you can also send them to our email at heartattack@arirang@gmail.com, and I will be reading them in a little short bit. Today for hour 2, we will be having Hyungwoo in the studio. Best guest ever. He gave me a really tasty bagel, so I really like him today. I mean, I always liked him, but I like him a tad little tiny bit better today because he gave me really, guys, it was really tasty. That's why I'm like happy. Yeah. Anyway, we will be having Hyungwoo in the studio for Music Academy. So make sure you guys tune in till the end of the show today. Let's go listen to a song, and I will be back to be your favorite arts and culture news anchor. This is GPT by Stacy. February 12th, Wednesday. Here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. Today is Jeongwol Daeborim, and most of the country has seen rain or snow since morning, but it will gradually stop from the west in the afternoon. Temperatures will be around 5 degrees Celsius in central regions and 10 degrees Celsius in the south, so it won't be too cold. By late afternoon, the rain and snow will mostly clear up, and in central areas, the full moon might be visible through the clouds. In Seoul, the moon will rise at 5:46 p.m. and the roundest full moon will appear at 10:53 p.m. The Korea Arboretum and Garden Management Institute is working with the National Institute of Forest Science to protect the endangered spruce tree, one of 7 high-altitude conifer species at risk. Rising temperatures and disease have made it difficult for young trees to survive past 3 years. To help, the National's Haejong Arboretum will start developing better ways to grow healthy seedlings based on past research. K-pop group IVE has started promoting their new album while achieving their 5th consecutive million seller. Their recent release, IVE Empathy, sold 1,048,048 copies in its first week after launching on February 3rd. From their 3rd single, Afterlike, to their first full album, IVE IVE, and mini albums IVE Mine and IVE Switch, they have now sold over 1 million copies with 5 albums in a row, proving their strong popularity. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. Let's go listen to 2 songs. 3분까진 필요 없어, 3 Minutes by NCT Wish, and Rebel Heart by IVE.
네가 조금 부족해 너는 거기가 뭔가 좀 넘쳐 I don't care 모든 말은 참 쉽지 그래 실행이 어려운 거야 Do it, move it, do it 우린 그냥 할게 내 갈 길은 멀고 그 위에는 드라마가 있어 저 외로움이 너무 길어지는다면 그 맘을 쏘아 올려 Love me, hate me You will never be, never be, never be me Try me, break free You will never be, never be, never be me We are rebels in our heart Rebels in our heart We are rebels in our heart We are rebels in our heart 꺾이지 않아 We are rebels in our heart 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 진짜로 이유를 묻지 않고 서로가 필요할 때가 있어 그런 마음이 어떤 건지 잘 알기에 영원을 바라는 사이보단 지금 날 이해해주고 싶어 We will always be the rebels Come join us who you are We are rebels We are one 믿음만으로 We are rebels We are one We are rebels in our heart Rebels in our heart We are rebels in our heart We are rebels in our heart 꺾이지 않아 We are rebels in our heart
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. I know that a lot of people say it's more satisfying when you hate the same thing with somebody rather than to like the same thing. So when you want to be friends with someone, apparently it's better to ask, what is something you don't like than what is something you like? And there was a book I read recently. I mentioned it a few weeks ago, but it's called The Memoirs of a Polar Bear. And there's this scene where this character asks the other character, what do you hate? And the character goes back in time and kind of reminisces about this thing that they hated, and then they realize, wow, okay, this is what I really hate. But then I'm not going to ask you what you hate often here because I do want to try to talk about something positive. And I keep asking you what your favorite thing is. But I feel like as I know what you guys like and as I read people's favorites, I kind of get a glimpse of some things that people tend to not talk about, which I can see, like popularity. There's a reason. Vice versa. There's a reason why people hate some things. SC says, I hate birds. They are awful. We hate the same thing. Honestly, though, it's going to be so easy for somebody to hate the same thing as me because I hate a lot of things. So I don't think that's, it's going to be very easy. Interesting. The first answer is from Tigger Shior. He says, the rain, the smell of rain before it falls, is the most heavenly smell my sleep-deprived brain can think of. I think this is better if you live... I think you can agree to this more if you live in a more nature environment, because in Korea, even if it's raining a lot, the rain is hitting cement floor most of the time. So although there is the scent of rain, it's not really like that naturey scent. So yeah, you're blessed to know what this scent is if you guys can relate. SKM says Versace Arrows. I guess that's a perfume, right? There was another DM of someone who sent the same answer. Yeah, I just can't share DMs. Steph says Old Spice body spray. Is the name Old Spice, or are you talking about spices that are old? Do you guys like spicy scents? So there's this body wash I used to use, and it was called actually it might be a word I'm not allowed to say on radio. Because I don't know what it means, but I heard people say, oh no, I can say it, hot toddy. This is like a cocktail, I think. Okay, that's why I was like, can I say it or not? I think it's not a word. Yeah, it's like a name of a cocktail, and apparently it's supposed to smell like it. So it was like a spicy kind of body wash, and I really liked it. But my mom used it once, and she thought it was really weird. But then again, what does she know, right? SV says cherry blossom. Ooh, I used to have a hair mist that I used, and it was cherry blossom scented, and it was really good. I stopped using it after a while, but it was really good. I wonder if they still sell it. It's been a while since I went to their store. um I think it's the brand name. Oh, like the Old Spice thing. Oh, Old Spice is a brand. Oh, okay. Did you guys know that I don't really know a lot of brand names. I'm not really interested in that world, whatever brand name. I only use the stuff I use. I only buy from the places I buy, so I don't know a lot of brand names. Sukasa says, but if they don't like iOS, we can't be friends. Oh, like when you're hating the same thing? But you guys know that being friends with someone is so much easier if you guys gossip about the same thing. You guys, what if someone gossips about me to you? What would you do? I don't expect you to, like, this is not a trap. Like, you don't have to, like, defend me or anything. I'm just curious. Would you be like, interesting? Or would you be like, how could you? Or would you be like, oh, cool, and not care? I don't care whatever you guys do. It's just, I mean, people who put themselves out on the internet and people who actually work where they're like publicly, seen a lot, I feel like they should know that people are going to talk about them. You can't expect people to not care about you because you're literally in that spot because you want people to care about you. So yeah, I'm goody, guys. SB says, and orchids. I don't know what orchid smells like. Ooh, I mean, it's a flower, right? SB also says, saying iris feels weird today, but happy iris is nice, so I'll also say iris. Do you guys know the scent of iris? I have it here. Isn't it so pretty, guys? Irises are pretty. Irises smell like, I'll explain it to you. Irises smell very clean, so most of the time when a scent has iris in it, it's gonna be very soapy and clean. There's a really famous perfume called Iri de Malt, and it's a irisy soapy perfume. So a lot of people use iris perfumes if they want something musky, something unisex, something just super clean. So iris is a nice scent, yeah. Ricky says red cedar. If you know, you know. I think I know. Because it's like, it's nature. I think I know. It's like, wait, cedar is like a type of bark, right? So it's like, especially when it's like raining and stuff, or if you just go super close to it. I think I know. I might not, but I want to pretend like I know because I like thinking that I know stuff. I like to know that I know. Does that make sense? Geek Diggy says, if someone gossips about you, it means they do not fear the wrath of the princess and are therefore dangerous, so I best play along so I can live. What do you guys think I am? I'm literally a potato. I don't do anything. You know that meme of like, imagine you talk trash about me, but I'm literally at home like this. You know that meme? That's me. Like, imagine you talk trash about me, but I'm literally at home reading. That's the only thing I do. SB says, honestly, not in a weird way. I feel like iris smells nice. Yeah, irises are a very clean and nice scent, and a lot of perfume brands use them. Steve says any summer fruit scent, including peach, watermelon, or pear, as well as a savory BBQ aroma. BBQ aroma, that's smokiness. I agree with you. Unless it's artificial scents, though. I don't like artificially made fruit scents. Hence the reason why I don't drink banana milk, strawberry milk. What other milks are there? Any other flavored fruit milk? Wow, I just sounded like a musician. Rara says I always say bergamot, bergamot. I know what it is though. They go well with lavender. Toka says must lavage. I have no idea what that is, but is it a perfume? Benny says lavender. I really like lavender too. Um, I love lavender because I've realized that my skin reacts really well to lavender. There's also something I want to say. My skin is glowing today. This morning I was washing my face and I like my skin caught my attention as soon as I looked in the mirror and I was like, "Whoa there. I didn't do anything special." What happened? I think my skin's never been this good. Like today is the day where I have the best skin ever. I think in the past probably like a year or even over a year, I've never seen my skin in the mirror and thought, "Oh my gosh, it's flawless." Like it was the first time I think in recent years. And I was like, And then later my mom looked at me and she was like, "Wait a minute. Why is your skin flawless?" Like it was a thing we both felt and I was like, I know, right? But the pro and also the con of this radio camera at Arirang is that no matter if I have good or bad skin, you can't really tell because the camera is far away. But yeah, I just wanted to share that I was, impressed with my own skin today because also I don't really do anything for it, so I was expecting my skin to not be good in recent days because I wasn't getting like enough rest as I used to and stuff. But yeah. Dracula says sweet and floral scents. I love guamong scents. Guamong scents, like sweet scents. Which is why I remember when Prince was in the studio, he always said the studio smelled like bread. That's because my perfume is like super sweet and bready. Happy says nature. I'm surprised we're getting a lot of nature answers today. RVN says cinnamon, orange, freshly baked apple pie, croissant. You must really like fall scents, like pumpkin spice maybe. Yeah. Iris Day says, "Oh my gosh, same today. My cushion looked so glossy and hydrated even though I did nothing special, but it looks dry usually." Maybe today is like a universal your skin looks really pretty day. Oh my gosh, twinning. Sim Sound says citrus. Ooh, I really like what's 청귤, green tangerine. It's like really famous in Jeju. I think that's my favorite citrus scent. Green tangerine. It's really good. Crash Over Ride says, "I really like vanilla and sweet scents. You'll really like my perfume then. You should bump into me on the streets." Yeah. And if you do, no, actually don't ask to sniff my wrist. That's weird. Ryan says, white flower oil. Oh, this is the thing you talked about yesterday. I think I've seen it before. It helps with like migraines. Siska says fruity floral, baby cologne, and bread fresh from the oven. You're also gonna really like my perfume. Bahar says midnight jasmine. Does it smell like jasmine tea? Is it the same scent as that jasmine? But what does midnight do to it? Does it make it more dark or deep? Forever says citrus scents. You should try green tangerine too. I do have some more answers left. You guys have fun with these scent question, okay? Let me ask you for some other favorites next time. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back to read your remaining answers. This is Same Scent by OneUs. With Same Scent by OneUs, Moises in the comments says, "Hi, the name is petrichor, the earthy scent produced when rain falls on the dry soil." Am I saying it right? Petrichor? It's cool how someone says, it's cool how Moises said, "Hi, the name is petrichor." Like, I don't think a lot of people like say hi nowadays in comments, so that was a Nice little kindness. Thank you. Which is perfect because timing wise, we also had an answer. Robin said the same thing. Petrichor. 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 AJN says, my science teacher had this hand soap in the lab. I remember really liking it. I think it was Mandarin. You should have like taken a picture of it or something so you remember the scent or you remember the brand so that you could have bought it later. And you know how people say that when you're traveling, it's really good to buy a perfume or something scented and put it on during your travel so that later you can remember the nostalgia from that perfume. Because apparently perfumes, scents are super easy in carrying, like they're really good at carrying memory. It evokes your memory really well. So did you guys know there's this one perfume that I absolutely hate because there was this person in my life that gave me a really, really hard time when I was young. Not anymore. It's really hard to give me a hard time now because I've learned not to care. But when I was very young, there was this one girl who just she was like really old, but like I met her from work and there was this one perfume she showered in. Like from miles away, I could smell her. So whenever I'm on the street and someone walks by me with that perfume, I don't know the name of it, by the way. I'm always like, oh, it's that perfume. And I like instantly remember that like bad memory. So yeah, guys, if you're doing anything good and you know you're going to be having a happy time, use a certain scent so that you could sniff it later on and remember it. I have specific scents that remind me of my past travels and good times as well. Josehnam says Chanel number 5, which is a really famous perfume. I know a lot of people talk about this, but I think this brand perfume is kind of too strong for me, so I don't really use it. But yeah, thank you for your answers, guys. It was interesting to know how many of you guys really like nature scents and how many of you guys also mentioned citrusy scents. So interesting. Did I answer this question? My favorite scent? I don't think I did, but I can't think of one anyway. So I like bread scent, obviously, and I also like I like roses too. I like roses. I have a rose perfume right now too. Anyway, let's read your messages. And kind reminder, guys, that if you guys send me messages, I read them during our weekdays and also I read them for our weekend shows. So please send messages because we really think they're important and they are important and I like them. So yeah, make me happy, guys. And also thank you for everyone always sending messages. You guys can send them to our send message board or you guys can email us at heartattack@arirang@gmail.com. The first message is from Tigger Shior saying, hey Iris, how are you? If you could visit any fantasy land, any fictional world at all, what world would you visit? I want to visit the world of The Secret History written by Donna Tartt. It's like the best dark academia book you will ever find out there, and it's actually my favorite book, guys, and it's really hard for me to choose a favorite in anything. I'm very indecisive, so I'm always like, oh, I don't know what my favorite is, but if someone asks me my favorite book, I can just confidently say Donna Tartt's A Secret History. And the book, the story, and the world, I want to be there. Well, especially because my ideal type is in it too. But then don't get me wrong, my ideal type is not portrayed as a good guy in the story, but I'm just speaking appearances because yeah. So I really want to be in the. Guess what? I want to use this question as our Q&A in the future. So don't answer right now in the comment, guys. What fictional world would you want to visit? Thank you for the idea, Tigger Shior. Can I use it for our Heart of the Days? Future Heart of the Days? Super quickly, SB says, Iris, today has been eventful. Moved chairs and a couch out of my house. Tomorrow I get an electric sofa with pull-down console that has cup holders and USB plugins. Then I went to eat at a Korean place near me and got a poke bowl. You got a poke bowl at a Korean place? I got eel, fried rice, pineapple, and wonton chips. You got wonton chips at a Korean place? Iris, question of the day: what is your go-to Korean food order? I don't have one. Wait, you said mine is usually sweet and sour chicken. You got sweet and sour chicken at a Korean food place? SB's gotta watch more Sweetheart episodes. I literally read like three menus that aren't Korean that you got from a Korean restaurant. But I'm happy you had good food. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy you had good food. Let's go listen to some songs and I'll be back, guys. As always, this is ranting to say in the middle of a show, but thank you for always listening to me on Heart Attack. This is 어제처럼 Like Yesterday by 방해담 and Day by Day by Joy.
RIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store. Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City,
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
I will be right back with Hyungwoo for Music Academy, so get ready to learn about the artist of the day. Don't go anywhere, guys. Let's listen to one more song. This is 내게만 웃어줘요, Smile for Me by Nerd Connection.